Hey guys, how are you? I've made a bit of an effort today for you. Got a bit of makeup on. Do want to scare you all after last night's performance. Didn't really give you much of a heads up or a chance to tell you what all this is about. This is basically my story, my uptake of what having a mental health issue is all about. I've got depression. I've had depression on and off since my eldest was born. She's like nearly 18 now. And it's just kind of progressed from there. I've been really lucky, you know. It started as postnatal depression and excuse me, and it's kind of grown from there, shall we say. Just life's little unexpected circumstances that throw themselves in your path, that have kind of contributed to the person that I am today. No, it doesn't actually. No, that's a lie, because the thing that I always try to do is, or try to not let happen, is that I don't want, yes, I've got depression, but it doesn't define who I am. I am me, I'm Joanne, I'm Jo, I'm a mum, I've got 3 beautiful, amazing kids. How good, I have no idea. But you know, and the reason I wanted to do this was because it's such a taboo subject even now. There's so many people in the UK, in the US, you know, worldwide, who have some form of mental health issue, be it depression, anxiety, PTSD, you know, and anything like that, and there's still not the right treatment being made available, or people don't talk about it because it's such a taboo subject, and people don't want to get labelled as this and that and the other, and people don't actually understand what it's like to be what somebody who suffers with it. They don't see it, they don't feel it, they don't know basically. So that's what all this is about basically. Hopefully, actually I'm not doing too bad. About a couple of hours ago, I probably looked and sounded like a right stoner. And how somebody who has had the amount of sleep that I have had in the past few days, week or so, how I can still be tired is just, it's unbelievable. But you don't understand, it's not something you can just snap out of. Anybody who watches this or sees this, who has depression or anything of that kind, will know just what it's like. It's not something you can just snap out of. And the amount of times I've wanted to snap the neck of somebody who's said that, it's just pure ignorance, and it is so rude to even say that. If I could just snap out of it and just be like, yeah, I'm fine now, yep, you're right, what was I doing, wasting my time, being an absolute idiot. If I could do that, do you not think I would do that? The amount of time that I have lost, the amount of precious time with my kids, the amount of time that my kids have lost being, you know, with their mum, the amount of, I've missed out on so much because of this fucking stupid brain that I've got. And it's a chemical imbalance. It's nothing I can just snap out of. Yes, I'm on medication, and I don't want to be on medication for the rest of my life, but it's a, you know, means to an end at the moment. You know, I just want, my purpose, I feel, is to just make people aware of what it is. I was hoping to have done this sooner, so you would have got to see me how it was this morning and just see how bad I was. Typically I seem to have perked up a bit. Just come back shopping from with Nicole, and I just didn't want to be there. I just wanted to get out. I was like, Nicole, we need to go. Because I just couldn't do it. My brain couldn't do it anymore. Do you know, this is how, but I couldn't even remember where I lived. Rung for a taxi, asked where I was going, and I was like, I don't even know where I live. And that's just how much of a fog I have in my head at the minute. It's just stupid. How can you not know where you don't live? Not know where you live, even. So I've started a detox today as well. Excuse me, because I think it's also important to know that your physical and your mental health go hand in hand, and you can't have one without the other. If you want good mental health, you need good physical health as well. And obviously that's your diet and that's exercise and what have you. So to kickstart it all off, I'm doing a detox, which is going to be interesting, but it's much needed. I'm doing it with a detox tea. Actually, I've got some here. Looks a little bit like a water sample, but I promise you it's not. It's my tea. It tastes quite nice actually. But that's also like the symptoms and the build-up of the toxicity in your body is also something that is something. I'm saying something quite a lot, aren't I? That has an effect on like depression, and anxiety, and it's just the toxins in your body that are building up. And it's actually the parasites that are in your site. We've all got them. It sounds disgusting, but it's true. We're full of shit. More people full of it than others, I'm afraid. But yeah, we're all full of shit. Toxins, parasites, and it's all going to come out. And this detox is the best way to do it. To kickstart, it's the best platform basically to get started on the road to recovery, if you like, better health mentally and physically. So yeah, it's just, if you've ever noticed how tired you are all the time and you're craving sugar and excuse me, if you do have depression and what have you, it becomes a lot worse. Your symptoms become a lot heightened, and I know for me in the past couple of weeks it has certainly been an issue and main reason to be honest why I wanted to do the detox. Bloatedness, IBS, either constipated or the other way around. What else is there? Fatigue, I've said, haven't I? Bad skin, bad sleep. Oh, there's loads. And basically that's just your liver not being able to function at its best and get rid of filter all the crap out, because it's taken on that much of a battering, it can't perform as well as it should. So to detox, it's giving your liver a break basically. And so yeah, I think I might have just bleated on a bit, which is what I like to do. Do it well. So yeah, so that's day one. Today's day one. So yeah, here we go. Chin chin, and I'll see you tomorrow.